A day that started as an exhilarating adventure has suddenly taken a terrifying twist. You're caught in a whirlpool, a swirling vortex of water, a natural phenomenon as fascinating as it is fearsome. The water churns around you, pulling you downwards. Your heart races, adrenaline surges through your veins, your mind races. Fear grips you as the world spins and the chilling water engulfs you. The surface, your world of safety, grows distant. But nature is unpredictable, and sometimes it throws us into situations that test our strength, our courage, and our survival instincts. But what if you knew exactly what to do in such a situation? Could knowledge be your lifeline? Well, fear not. We've got your back with this step-by-step guide on how to survive a whirlpool. First, it's crucial to understand what a whirlpool is and how it works. Now imagine a spinning top. It's not much different. A whirlpool is simply water in a swift circular motion, creating a vortex due to the force of gravity. It's a captivating yet formidable spectacle of nature's raw power. These spinning water bodies form when two opposing currents meet. The collision of these currents causes the water to spin around a central point, creating a vortex. The stronger the currents, the larger and more powerful the whirlpool. But why are they dangerous? Well, the rapid circular motion generates a pull, a suction effect, strong enough to drag down anything caught in its grasp. This includes unwary swimmers, small boats, and even marine life. The danger is real, but it's also fascinating, isn't it? The power of water, when untamed, can indeed be a formidable beast. Knowing your enemy is half the battle won. Now let's move on to the survival strategies. Your initial reaction is crucial. Panic can be your worst enemy. Imagine you've just been sucked into a whirlpool. The water's churning around you with an indifferent force, tugging you downwards. It's a terrifying moment, no doubt about that. But this is when your survival instincts need to kick in. You need to remain calm, even if every fiber of your being is screaming at you to panic. You see, panic only leads to flailing and frantic movements, which will quickly exhaust you. Instead, try to conserve your energy. Remember, your body is buoyant, and it's the water's job to keep you afloat. You might be tempted to swim against the current, to fight your way out, but that's a futile effort. The whirlpool is stronger, and it will only tire you out faster. So what should you do? Just float. Let the water carry you. It's a strange feeling to give up control, but it's your best shot at survival. Remember, stay calm and conserve your energy. Now on to the next step. Now that you've got your bearings, it's time to put a survival plan into action. So take a deep breath, gather your thoughts, and focus on your survival plan. Next, you need to swim. But not just any way or in any direction. The trick here is to swim perpendicular to the current. This means you need to swim sideways, not against the current's pull. Swimming against the current is like trying to run up a down escalator. You'll only tire yourself out. Now, it's important to note that while you're swimming, you should be doing so in a calm, controlled manner. Don't thrash about or flail your arms. Instead, use slow, deliberate strokes. You're not trying to win a race here. You're trying to stay alive. The third step in your survival plan, and one that can't be overstated, is the importance of wearing a life jacket. Even the strongest swimmers can tire, and a life jacket could be the difference between life and death. If you're out on the water, always wear a life jacket. It's not just a safety precaution, it's a survival tool. Finally, remember to stay alert. Keep an eye out for anything that could help you. A floating object to cling to, or even better, a rescue team. By following these steps, you increase your chances of survival, but there's one more thing to consider. Surviving a whirlpool isn't just about staying afloat, it's about getting rescued. Once you've managed to stabilize yourself and you're not being pulled under, your next step is to attract attention. You need to signal for help. Now, you might be thinking, how can I signal for help in the middle of a whirlpool? Well, there are several ways. If you're wearing anything bright or reflective, wave it around. If there's any debris around you, try to create a noticeable pattern in the water. If you're lucky enough to have a whistle or a flare, now's the time to use it. But remember, the goal is to make yourself as visible as possible. Yell, wave, make a splash, anything that could possibly catch the eye of a potential rescuer. And don't forget, rescuers are trained to look for signs of distress, so even if you think it's hopeless, keep signaling, keep fighting. With these tips, You're not just surviving, you're paving the way for a successful rescue. So, to recap, surviving a whirlpool involves understanding the beast, staying calm, executing a survival plan, and signaling for rescue. Each of these steps is critical in its own right. Understanding the nature of a whirlpool is the first step towards survival. It's not just a spinning body of water, it's a powerful force of nature that requires respect. Staying calm is your second line of defense. Panic will only lead to exhaustion and poor decision-making. The survival plan is your roadmap out of the whirlpool. It involves conserving energy, floating on your back, and swimming perpendicular to the current when you see an opportunity. Remember, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. And finally, signaling for rescue. Whether it's shouting, waving, or using a whistle, make your presence known. So next time you're out in the open water, remember these tips. They might just save your life. Whirlpools are undeniably terrifying phenomena. However, it's equally important to equip yourself with knowledge on how to survive even deadlier phenomena that can strike on land. If you're interested in learning how to survive an earthquake, click on the next video.